Mr. Beast himself says that you should start any good YouTube video by actually picturing the thumbnail first, and I've done that, and this is called the 1 hour swamper. So I'm going to task myself with 1 hour to turn this totally standard panel van into a swamper. So welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to the ultimate daily build along. It is a Transport 4motion T32. We all know by now the quickest way to make a massive impact is wheels and tyres. So let's take it away. Ten minutes later, the ultimate daily is starting to take shape. Now, I should be able to click my fingers and that will see the other side done. Oh, lovely. Listen, I'm going to go inside now. I'm going to let this dry. I'll come out and probably chamois it for part two. And I'm going to sort out who's won the Augsbeam 8-gang switch panel. So stick around for the winner. Once again, like I said before in the review video of this, unless your name comes out of my mouth, you have not won. Yeah, I'm going to go inside, have a quick coffee, and I'll be back. The winner of the Augsbeam 8-gang switch panel is a Lee Arnold. So if you are Lee Arnold, now I know you don't go by that name on your socials. I actually found it by looking through your profile so that I don't get loads of fake people messaging me, so I know what your profile looks like. Lee Arnold, please reach out to me and I will get the 8-gang switch panel sent to you. Congratulations. Thank you for following and entering the giveaway. While I'm waiting for the bodywork to dry, I am going to change the badges for matte black. It's a very simple, bit of a cheesy upgrade, I suppose, but just trying to get rid of that chrome. And I don't know if this chrome strip is removable. I don't want to break anything, but less chrome the better, I feel. Now then, as a tradesman, this part here of the bumper, it already has a few scrapes on it. It's very, very vulnerable to getting hurt with tools, materials, that kind of thing coming out of the tailgate. So I'm putting one of those bumper protectors on there. Two reasons. A, it stops the paintwork getting beat up and looking crap in the future anyway. But B, it breaks up the white. I think it's going to kind of add to the side skirts, let's call them, the side skirting boards that we're putting on. I think it's just another thing to break up that white. You get a little wipe in your packet, just going to give that a wipe. They call it a promoter. You basically make sure everything's nice and clean and stick it on with the 3M tape. You're good to go. What do you reckon? I think that looks good. A, it covers up what has already been scarred and scraped a little bit. B, it stops me from doing it in the future. And C, it's just another thing to break up that white. I think once I put them across the front there, across the sides, I think that's going to look cool. So onto the arch and lower body moulding kit. I've just done the other side. I like to do stuff, learn a few tricks, kind of teach myself what I need to know and what I need to tell you guys, and then do the other side with a bit more knowledge, because every little product is different. They do come in separate kits, so you'll buy an arch kit and then a body moulding kit, long wheelbase, short wheelbase, that kind of thing. It does have 3M tape, which is super sticky, and it also comes with some gunk that you're supposed to put in between the tapes. I'm not going to bother. All I did was make a mess. I'm not too happy with the little thing that, you know, maybe supply a little silicone tube or something. That just was not okay. The 3M tape, by the time you primed the paint, is super sticky. So you get 2 different sachets in the packet. You will get one which calls itself basically an alcohol wipe, which you will wipe the surfaces down where the tapes are going to touch. Wipe in one direction. If you wipe backwards and forwards, you may actually leave grit and debris behind. And then what you're going to do is follow that up with the primer. This is sticky, you might want gloves. Follow that up with the primer where it's going to touch the tapes. Let that go off for 5-10 minutes and then just stick the panels on. You basically peel the tapes back, put them on, do a dry run, because once that 3M tape touches where them primed edges are, it is stuck for good. That's why I don't think that I'm going to sealant this side. One side's got sealant, one side hasn't. It isn't going anywhere. The TYRE wagon stuff that comes with the Sprinters, they don't bother with sealant. I'm not going to. So here we go. So at this stage, you could read the instructions and work out which number goes where, but I would never advise that. What I do is take everything out of the packet and lay it down like a jigsaw puzzle, all in a line, you know, from front to back, back to front, whatever you want to do. Don't get it mixed up, because like I say, if you start sticking the wrong one to the wrong area, it is on there. Wow, it looks awesome, man. Literally has changed the stance, the look, the attitude of the van altogether. It is a cheap upgrade, don't get me wrong. These things aren't the world, but they don't cost much. And look what it's done. It protects the paint. If we are taking it off-roading, it just stops that lower half getting all beat up. Different van. And do you know what? Quite strangely, I never really noticed that I had a roof rack before. How weird is that? Like the roof bars? I mean, I knew they were up there, don't get me wrong, but they didn't I just forgot about them. But now that they're on, and the black against that, it just looks, different van. Only thing I'll say now is I'm going to pop round to my mate's garage and get the wheel bolts torqued up. Just make sure that they are all correct. But what do you reckon? Did I do it in an hour? I never know, because I'm doing all the camera work and all that kind of thing. So no, it's been about 4 hours, but believe it or not, this stuff, as good as I may or may not be, it does actually take a while. But there it is. I'll take it out and take some pictures for the thumbnail. 1 hour swamper. Make sure you subscribe, because there is so much going on with this daily van build. Got laser lights coming up next, how to fit and wire them. Got a lift kit, got a combi seats 2+1 going in the rear. And then I'm open to suggestions really of how to make this the best day van, because it is all new to me. And while we're talking about helping out, please reach out and let me know of any tailgate wheel carriers for a spare wheel, because I did buy a 5th. I know about the Hess stuff. I wish that I could dedicate the amount of money it takes to use one of them, because they are the nicest out there. I know about them. I know about Williams. I know about Cruxworks. I've sent you guys a message, hopefully you'll see that. And I also know about Uberbus. But apart from that, if you know of one, Tailgate, T6, please do drop it in the comments. Oh, and remember I said on my original video, is the rear of a T32, is the suspension actually higher out of factory? A couple of people answered and said no, it isn't, but this has actually got a rear lift kit on it. With the tow bar, probably signs that he's been using it for towing, so he's uprated the rear. But yes, the rear is already lifted. So that is all, folks. That is the wheel upgrade and the body mouldings with some badges and a little bumperette for the back. Makes such a difference. The stance, people are, you know, I just took it for a drive and people are staring at it once again. Gone from a panel van to an absolute beast. Right, I did a little road test regarding MPG when it was totally standard. I haven't got time today because I want this video to go out tonight, but there will be a follow-up. Please stay tuned because I will let you know how this upgrade has affected the MPG. Thank you once again for joining. Please subscribe and I will see you next Tuesday.